Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, it's a handoff. And the Scarlet Knights will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The Scarlet Knights will have first and 10 here. Hand it off for a draw. Change of direction.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll hand it off. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding down to the backfield? No problem. I'll take that, let him do the work after the catch.
Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they finally bring him down at the 5. The offense really threatening now.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll try the right here. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
First down. They're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 40. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Curry.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, USC. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Black. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And here's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
They're going to run it here. Runs right over the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running with purpose. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Scarlet Knights line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Over a field goal, their first drive. Now in 3rd and goal. Can they find the end zone this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So they're short on 4th down, and Coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's that defense shifting again. The quarterback making some changes at the line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The completion sets up a second down play. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback's safety blanket.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Jackson.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down, they're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Trojans. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and his defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Well, with a quarterback like this, you can understand this call, trying to call his own number. He's got the athletic ability to get it done, but the defense does a nice job of not allowing him to get to that goal line.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Makes a quick grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Ball handed off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is intercepted. Did he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Curry.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it down at the 16. And the last time they gambled and lost. Went for it 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Well, it's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The Scarlet Knights are looking to keep this drive going.
But they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the 1st down, and you keep that clock moving.
And the Scarlet Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.